My name is Allison Heishman, and I am directing
I'm
the play.
Haley Gordon, and I wrote it.
And the play is called Axioms of a Teenager.
It's essentially about a girl who is somewhat forced to write for her school newspaper, and through her articles she kind of comes up with rules that she thinks are how teenagers should behave, or how they could make life easier for themselves if they only just followed them. And the play is kind of about her journey creating the rules and her abandoning them, kind of.
The characters that Haley created were immediately clear to me. She had a great way of writing the different voices of these characters that are immediately identifiable, teenage people, young, small teenage people. But we're also not at all the sort of stereotype that you think. Each character, changes and surprises you, and there's just such a great journey that the main character, Sarah, takes. And I loved it immediately.
I think I feel the most personal connection with my play this time. I didn't feel like I had to come up with an idea, and then I came up with an idea, and then I was stuck with it, and then I made something out of it. I feel like this time the idea happened, and I wrote it in sequence, and I played more with it. I don't know, I like the development more in this. I feel like I allowed myself to be at the same time funny, but still have the kind of deep-ish moments where I can actually say I did that on purpose, and not hey, that worked out well. So I was kind of proud of myself for that.
All a process of creating the work, or clarifying the work as we go through. So I was really excited just to have this opportunity, and Haley has been amazing to work with in terms of her insight and taking a question or a thought or an idea and bringing that to life on the page. But I think it's one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite areas of theater. It's working on new plays. So
I'm not cramping your style.
No. It's a really fantastic program. I think these guys are really lucky, but I think those of us professional directors and dramaturgs that just get the opportunity to work with the students, both the playwrights and the Temple acting students. It's great to see the sort of fresh take on a rehearsal room and on what's going on, and to see that. I know I'm really excited to see it all come to its final end product. So hopefully you will be.
You don't get this kind of opportunity usually to see such a young person, not just me specifically, but the whole program allows so many young kids to start writing plays, which is not something you encounter a lot as a kid. You see TV shows, so maybe someone writes that or a short story, but you don't see plays a lot. So it's a really cool thing. This didn't happen a lot. Nobody gets these kind of opportunities, and yet we just get it handed to us as something fun to do. And it really is fun to do. So you get to see a lot of kids with completely different ideas and completely different plays that are fully formed and really been developed with the help of professional dramaturgs and such. So it's just a really cool thing to see. With all the plays, I think you'll be able to sense moments of seeing our generation, seeing our plays is kind of an open door to our little.
I think this piece speaks to the teenage experience in a really smart and insightful way. That is something that I personally haven't come across very often. So I think for our piece specifically, that's that would be my reason for getting people to come out. And just to see the program as a whole, it's such an amazing opportunity for students in the Philadelphia area to have this ability to have someone come in and develop their plays and work with them to create all of these great pieces. I think I've heard such good things about all the different pieces that are getting put together. So just to see who the next great playwriting talents out of Philadelphia are going to be.
Should we ta-da?
Ta-da!